once you forget what he did, you start living like he never did it. And that's the dangerous place to be in, church. Because Moses is standing there, he's old and he's worn, and he's talking to people who never known chains, people who were born free, but they didn't know what it cost to be free. And so they didn't see the lashes on their father's backs or the tears in their mother's eyes. They didn't see God humiliate Pharaoh or drown an army in the sea. They didn't hear the cries when the manna first fell or the sighs when the water came from the rock. And Moses is saying, if you forget the pain, you will forget the provider. And so he's saying, don't forget how God had to break it from you. Don't forget how God had to break something open just to bless you, because sometimes God has to crush you to create you. And sometimes he has to close one season so he can carry you into another. And that's why we got to remember. Because remembrance ain't nostalgia, it's warfare. And so when you remember, you keep the enemy from rewriting your story. When you remember, you silence the lie that says you made it on your own. When you remember, you give credit where it all belongs, back to the God who brought you out. And so we live in this culture that wants the promise without the process.